Welcome back to the planet Gorman. Gore, I don't know. Um we're about to we're about to start a war and we're about to kill our friends. Hunter, what happened last episode?
Um, a really poorly executed like a heist.
Yeah, Senta got killed, which also I made a little oopsie last episode. I said that that episode was the first time we saw her since season one. That's just a proof of me not paying attention because she literally was in episode three. She was the one that that was driving that one guy away to his death. I did not even notice that that was her. I that just goes to show how much I was paying attention to that scene. But yeah, she's dead now. So she's like what number four or five from that original Aldani crew that's dead. I think I'm pretty sure. What's her name?
Rogue One die in this show? That's so surprising.
All the guys that aren't even in Rogue One die in this show. I'm half expecting to like not even like see any of them like survive. Like besides Cassian, I don't think anybody is making it out of this show. Also, when is K2 supposed to show up, man? Like he was like in all of the marketing and like all of the promotional stuff, and he like has not shown up yet. He better show up in these next three episodes, man. I hope so, because next week is the last week of this show, and if he's not here by the end of these episodes, I'm gonna cry. Hunter, are you ready to start the episode?
Yes.
Alrighty, count down with me, guys. Three, two, one, go.
Where are you? You're here. You're not listening. You're here. You're right
Me when
here,
I'm
and
looking
you're
for my
ready to
son.
fight. The
Man,
military
Red Gorman, they just
facility
cannot help but
rising
like
over
get
the
stuck in
monument to
different
the fallen.
crises.
Why?
I can't support the bill because our country is chafing the emperor. Why Gorman is being persecuted so intently are questions no one
Because you
seems
would
to be
complain
going to
about it
answer.
either way,
Hasn't there
Hunter.
always been something slightly
What?
arrogant about Gore?
Why would I complain
With the
about
right ideas, planted in the right markets, in the right
that? Is
sequence,
Because that's all this show
we
is doing is
can
showing you
now
stuff and you haven't
weaponize
done
this
anything but
galactic
complain.
they're not showing me anything. All they're doing is yapping.
You need a radical insurgency you can count on. You need Gorman
Guys, what's this
rebels
like
who can
having the
depend
attention
on to
span
do
of a
the wrong
2-year-old?
thing.
Please inform me.
Luthen should
Let me know
have
in the
told me you were in
comments.
trouble.
Do you not know the rule of
More
story?
worth more
No,
to
don't
him,
tell.
separately than together.
Yeah, but sometimes tell
That's
is a
something
good
I'll
way
have
to
to
lead
talk
up
to
to
him
show.
No, it is
You can't
not.
just
No,
you
it is
can't just
not.
like you can't just throw somebody in the middle of something happening with no
Not level
explanation. That's how you get
croissant.
cinema
it's
sins.
overwhelming, I know.
we in 1 BBY now? Oh, 2 I thought. Never mind. Oh wait, no. Yeah. Sorry, we were in 3 BBY last
Shadow
arc.
6, you are clear for open pad 1.
Are we back to Yavin 4 now? Yay, we are. They finally established the base. Finally, after like 700 years. Is this Cassian? Oh, it's Willman. He's back. I bet your dog's barking on the OBS probably sounds very loud. I have to imagine. Oh, this is Cassie.
Oh my god, I just realized that OBS is picking up the audio from my computer.
Well, so the audio from the recording has been playing, or from the show has been playing.
So that's gonna be on the recording.
Oh, that's all right. I'll just turn it. I'll mute it.
Well, now I gotta watch the show video because I don't know what to do.
Pull it up on your phone or something. I guess I can share my screen since we're not recording on Skype anymore.
Just relax.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
But that also might pick up that audio, so I don't know.
Anything I want.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey, no, you should stop doing
Yeah,
that.
please.
So has he been with Saul this whole time, or is he just like
He's been having the.
he's been going to that planet to smoke rhinonium? Yeah, Cassie, relax.
Where were you?
Ethan wants to know if you're ready to work.
Tell him no. I don't trust Luthen. I wouldn't. I would not. Even if we were homies, I still would trust him. Type of questions that are you ready? Ready for what? I don't know. Are you ready? No, I'm not ready. Not do you tell me what I'm supposed to be ready for.
Is your body ready?
Oh, is that the finished building that they made? It looks like it. Ah, so they turned it into an internment zone or whatever. And it has been a year, so it makes sense. I wonder if him and Dedra are still doing their thing. What is that? Excuse me, chat. Oh, he has a history with her. Or should I say a herstory? Feminism.
Leave.
Hunter, did you figure out your viewing situation?
I'm still trying to figure it out.
Hunter, just get your phone out and watch it on your phone.
Do I even have this still on my phone? I do.
I don't know. I was gonna say I don't know. Do you? Fast forward a little bit and then turn it down.
What'd you say?
I said fast forward a little bit and then turn it down.
Oh my god, I'm just gonna watch the episode fucking muted.
I mean, hey, it's not like you were paying attention to anything going on anyway.
I'm trying to pay attention. It's just a boring show.
Hunter, you don't have to get mad. I'm not mad at you for thinking the show was boring. I'm just trying to explain to you how the show is not boring and it's complex.
You know, believe it or not, my eight brain can't like comprehend complex things. You know.
Oh, time to blow the planet up.
By the time we're done, 48 hours. The fleet. What? We're just gonna see like the executor just jump out at light speed.
They really are just about to blow the planet up. Hunter, how the freak did you know what Tarkin's Star Destroyer was called?
Huh? I'm pretty
So
sure
how the
that's
freak did
Darth
you
Vader's Star
oh,
Destroyer.
from Empire Strikes Back?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called.
That doesn't exist yet, Hunter.
But no, oh wait, no, yeah, because they made it after the battle. Yeah.
Yeah. She just wants to know if they're gonna blow up his boy or her boyfriend.
We're counting on it, because that means if they shoot us, it's technically a rebellion that we had nothing to do with.
Real and true. Oh, you're not. You want to start an incident. That's the whole point of this. think this is the first time she's genuinely smiled. Just right back to it.
Just another day at the office from now.
So, Hunter, what's it like to be a deaf person?
Well, I'm using my other earbuds, so I currently have two headphones on me.
Ah, gotcha. I thought you were just gonna go with just watching it deaf. Honestly, I was gonna do it with you. I was gonna turn my volume down.
You don't have to pity me.
I don't pity you. I just want to know I just want to have the deaf experience. I want to have the Maya Lopez experience.
I want to have that Helen Keller experience for real.
Deaf and blind. I can't hear or see. Apparently, this guy was in Rebels too, but I don't remember him enough to to care. He was like just a random guy with a helmet on.
Using the word terrorist in Star Wars just kind of feels fun. Like, this is Star Wars. It ain't that serious, brother.
I mean, that's essentially what it is, terrorism. If guys blow up a government place and then are radical about it, that's pretty much just terrorism. It seems less significant because it's on such a bigger scale. I guess it's technically a smaller scale because the galaxy is so much bigger.
Are you kidding me? My earbuds are dying. I hate it here.
Put the other one in. Alternate them until they're charged fully.
I think we're only gonna get through one episode today because I can't do this. I can't do this, brother.
If I can figure something out, I can do the recordings again. It just sucks that Teams doesn't have it. I don't know why they wouldn't. Skype has it.
But don't worry, this is the superior option to Skype.
Right? Yeah, they wanted to move on from Skype because Teams is so much better.
Ah, more French people.
How do you keep getting ahead of me?
I'd rather be ahead at this point than behind.
See, I know they're speaking like sort of still French, but French just sounds like a made up language, so
I'm pretty sure French is made up.
they made it up. It's not real.
I've never heard of these French people before.
Oh, they let that guy into their group. They let the dwarf into their group.
What kind
I
of
feel bad
kind of
calling him a dwarf,
people
but
eat snails and like it?
escargot, more like kill yourself. That was a joke, you two. That was a joke.
Escargot, more like escargot. Am I right, boys?
Oh my God, bro. If only maiming was legal.
Uh, just take me out. Just take me out
That's
right
it, Hunter. I'm turning you into a shadow.
now.
Oh, are we back? We're back on Yavin 4.
What's she
Did we
doing?
ever regroup with those crazy Australian people?
I'm pretty sure they took themselves out.
Honestly, real. That probably real answer because it has been 2 years since then. What was his eyes closed the whole time? Was he just now seeing what's happening?
That's interesting. That's actually like interesting world building that there's just Force healers, not like Jedi.
I just don't see how people can say the Force isn't real when like there's so much evidence and proof that it is. Like even if Imperial propaganda, let's just say, was to say that oh the Force isn't real and the Jedi they're a myth or if the Jedi were real then they were a bunch of criminals. It's like that doesn't mean that it's not real. There's still like historical evidence of it being true.
I don't know what you're talking about, brother. The Empire would never lie to me.
The Empire could never. Have you seen? Oh my God, have you seen that thing about where it's like the Empire would never condone sexual assault?
What?
Some I can't remember. Honestly, it was probably Star Wars theory who said it, if we're being honest. He said something like the Empire or this is unrealistic because the Empire would not condone sexual assault. And I'm like, buddy, have you not watched Star Wars for the past like 40 years?
Star Wars theory really does just say some things, the more you think about it.
Yeah, he do just be speaking sometimes.
I used to watch him like pretty consistently, but then like at some point I just kind of like tuned out of it. Well, and that's what I'm saying. Thank you for what?
What does she see in him?
Well, he clearly ain't that special because again, Rogue One. Am I right, boys?
He looks like he's about to pull out his sidearm and just like start blasting.
Ah, she's trying to heal my chakras.
Cassian said, "I'm going home to Jake it."
She's gonna york it.
I'm jaking it. I'm jaking it. Haven't you heard? Don't you know what show you're watching? See, now Hunter, what I will agree with you on, a Star Wars show I would like to see, and the new Tales of the Underworld series has kind of piqued my interest about it. I want to see a show, or like maybe like a mini movie or something about just like a Boken Jedi in the wild with no training, just trying to figure out how to like do things and like figure out how the Force works on their own. That sounds like something that would be so interesting to just like watch.
Isn't that just the Jedi Survivor games?
No, that's different. That's like okay, so basically a Boken Jedi is different from a Lost Padawan, where like a Lost Padawan is like they've had training and they've had like interaction with Jedi. Where like a Boken Jedi is more like what Ezra was. It's just like a Force sensitive child born after the Purge who is just like has force powers and is usually trained by another Jedi who was a Padawan when the purge happened, and then they just go on to train said individual.
I mean, yeah, that sounds like God dang.
What's he trying to do? Bro, first I got rid of the group watch feature, now they get rid of Skype screen recording, bro. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I'm just gonna send a very worded letter to Microsoft and tell them
We're gonna
to please
very
give me.
voice letters to both Microsoft and Disney.
I don't even care about the group watch anymore, man. It's been like 3 years since then.
Yeah, but it was such a good option.
It was very convenient, but they probably really only got rid of it because nobody was using it.
Well, you know what? Make friends. That's all I gotta say.
Real and true.
Yeah, I have like two whole friends, but you know what? I got friends.
So true.
Don't tell people what I do, or else I'm gonna kill you. See, now this is the interesting kind of talking I like. Where things happen, you physically see something happen, and people talk about it.
What are you talking about, Hunter? You don't like when bad guys sit in a room and talk about how they're gonna blow up a planet because they need a resource from the planet? That's awesome.
No, I want to see it happen. I don't want to see them talk about it.
That is a lot of what the prequels is, though. Like when characters aren't fighting or like whipping their lightsabers around or whatever, it really is just a bunch of guys just sitting in a room talking about what's the plan. Why does Cassian look like he just saw God?
I mean, that kind of is what his reaction is meant to kind of be.
Yeah, I think
That's
I
like
recognize
finding
that
out
guy from
like
Rogue One.
that's like finding out that Jesus is like a part of like your rebellion or something. Hey, it's Starfighter. Not Starfighter, X-Wing.
Is that the guy from Rogue One? I think it is. The one that sends him on the mission.
He looks familiar.
I'm pretty sure he's the one that sends him on the mission to find Jim and then tells him like kill her or whatever. They're in a U-wing. That's cool.
Finally, some stormtroopers. I haven't seen those guys in a while.
I'm pretty sure we saw them in episode 100. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, episode 1. It shouldn't be take that long for us to see another stormtrooper.
That's not what this show is about.
I don't care if that's what the show's about. It's fucking Star Wars.
Oh my god.
I want to see Star
Hunter,
Wars things in my
Godzilla can
Star
be
Wars
about
show.
more things than just Godzilla. Marvel can be about more things than just superheroes.
I don't think
It's
you understand.
called what's the word? God dang it, what is the word? Dimension, I guess. That's not the word I'm looking for, but it means the same thing.
I want Star
That's
Wars.
like anytime Hunter, that's like anytime me and you ever talk, we have the same conversation over and over again. Do you not realize how boring that? Even if the conversation we're having is about like the most entertaining thing of all time, eventually it's gonna get boring because like, what can you do with that?
So
You can
what? You
only do
play
so
with
much with the
place
same
with
thing.
people talking. That's not gonna make the problem better.
Well, then this show's not for you. Then
That's
that
what I'm
doesn't mean
trying
it's
to
not a good
say.
show.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, you can't say the show's bad if it's
Yes,
just
I'm saying
boring.
the show subjectively to me is bad because it's not what I like.
Well, Hunter, what you like is very niche, so
I don't like niche things, asshole.
you do like niche things. Hunter, name a thing you like right now.
I like Godzilla. I like dinosaurs. I like Legos. Uh I like Lovecraft. I like reading. I like to write. I like art. I like
Hunter,
futurism.
besides the first three things you said, those are the most niche topics ever.
No, they aren't.
There's like 1% of the population that likes Lovecraft compared to like the 90% that likes literally anything else.
I think you need to get out more because you clearly don't know a lot of things.
I need to get I need to get out more. Hunter, there's no way you just said I need to get out more. From
No,
the
yeah,
guy
you
who
need
doesn't
to
even
get
know
out,
what
dog.
Daft Punk
You need
is.
to get out.
From the guy who doesn't even know what Daft Punk is. I cannot believe my ears right now.
You're not bringing up the Daft Punk argument 3 years
Hunter,
later.
there's so much more I could bring up that you don't know. Literally this Sunday, I brought up something that you had no idea what I was talking about, and it was the most like a basic, broadest thing of knowledge I've ever heard in my life.
What?
I don't remember it because I was so flabbergasted by it. I ignored it immediately after I looked at you and asked you dead in your eyes what it was. You said I had no idea, and I was like, you know what? I'm erasing this from my memory.
What? What? What?
From the guy who can't even form a sentence or remember something that was
I
said to
can
him two
form a
seconds ago.
sentence. What?
Oh my gosh. Hunter, you're funny. You're hilarious. You should do stand up. Is this the first time that they're having a conversation in the show? Oh wait, no, wait. Did they meet in Ferrix? I have no idea. I can't remember. Oh, I should have watched the first season before I watched the show. Are you sure? Oh, that's cute. They brought that back. The Alderaan group, they're not having a good time, are they? They're gonna have a really bad next 2 years. Let her. Is this the guy you talked to last time?
What was that about? Why was he acting like he knew something?
I think that was the. I'm pretty sure that was the guy he talked to last episode or the episode before that, whichever episode it was, or he was on Gorman. He was the one that told him about the Tarkin massacre. Why don't they just get like a really long range sniper rifle? Me too. Dang, bro, he only got the wrist for real. Is he making another bomb?
I love making high-powered explosives.
Mm, My favorite weapon I've developed is the hydrogen bomb. Holy. This is different. This is the first time we're seeing them use something that's like not a rangefinder. I guess we've seen Din use his scope before, but that still kind of had like the rangefinder markings on it. You know who I really want to see appear on this show, Hunter?
What?
I want to see my boy Gaper Bingzoid on this show. I feel like his presence would just light up.
So tired of you.
His presence would just light up the entire show. It would make everybody watching it just a happier person.
I think you're actively making me a sadder person right now.
It's working then. It's working. Okay, so context chat. Before the recording started, I told Hunter I was gonna hit him with the depression ray, and he said, like every fool, like every foolish person does, that's not gonna work on me. And so now the depression ray is just slowly taking effect. The depression ray is my mouth, by the way, and the words I spew. Oh, hey, that's it. I did not mean to press the. Oops. Janice Metz. Good job, Janice Metz. You did a good job.
The match, baby.
Dan Gilroy. The Mets, baby. Who says that, Hunter? Pop quiz. Who says the Mets, baby?
Kingpin.
Does he?
Yeah, don't you know? That match, baby. The match.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, I do know. Okay, I remember. I remember. The Mets, baby. It's not always about the Mets. It's about the Mets. I was thinking of Kingpin, like Kingpins I've seen in TV. I was like, it can't be the Spider-Man one. It's definitely not the Daredevil one. I was like, and then I forgot about the Spider-Verse Kingpin. I was like, oh yeah, he does say it's always about the Mets.
About that match, baby. That match. Let's go, match.
Let's go Mets. Spider-Man's more of a Yankees player, and then he gets his skull, or his not skull, his chest caved in.
I guess you could say you're a big chungus.
General Chungus. General Chungus.
General Chungus.
Uh, General Chungus. You know, honestly, if General Chungus appeared in Andor, I would be a much happier person. My boy Gaper brings away Ponzo, Reeves, and General Chungus, the three strongest Star Wars characters, next to Peter Igloo. I got so many chat. I just am a knower. You ever been a knower, fellas? Anyway, Hunter, good job. You made it through another episode. I'm so proud of you.
Thank
Good boy. Good boy. I can't believe Andrew said that to me. I wanted to kill him in real life.
you.
Anyway, I almost threw up. That'll be it for this episode. Hunter is in control of starting and stopping the recording, so at any point he could just cut it off, and I will not know. But I'm just gonna keep.
Like to cut it off like right as we began. So
So true. I don't know that you didn't do that. And I could have just wasted 43 minutes. But yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow for episode whatever the next episode is. I think it's 8.